piano players. In this short video, you're going to learn the method that classical pianists used to learn any piano sheet music without practicing for hours and getting no results. I'm going to show you how by reading music like it's English, increasing the speed without clumsy fingers, and the secret to playing with zero mistakes. Now you might be thinking, who the f are you? My name is Lucian, and since 2009, I've helped hundreds of piano students learn any piece they want to play. I've competed, performed, and taught piano. I've built a following of over 200,000 followers across TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, with numerous students thanking me for helping them achieve their dreams. Piano is simple, easier than most people think. If my mom can do it, if my mom can learn Fur-Elise at age 55, so can you. 1, 2, 3, 1 day, good. At the beginning of 2020, my mom picked up the piano. After starting piano for 6 months, she started playing Fur-Elise. If my mom can learn Fur-Elise at age 55 after picking it up 6 months ago, so can you. Now that's good for me, but here's what's in it for you. My one focus is to help you learn one piece of music on the piano. It could be River Flows in You. It could be Fantasy Impromptu. It could be Pirates of the Caribbean.
You've given me confidence. I love how you simplify crazy hard things that sound so unachievable. You just simplify them and you make them sound like you can do it. Honestly, this stuff is just priceless.
All it takes is one piano piece for you to learn the method that classical pianists use to learn any piano music that you want to learn. Because after that, all you have to do is find the sheet music for that piano piece you want to learn, and you can play it. You have the power to go viral on Instagram and TikTok like I have. Maybe you'll even land gigs at your local cafe, or weddings, or events, at church. At the very least, you'll be that person at the party playing the piano. But you're like, Lucian, this is super hard. How do you know this will work for me? Well, if you're still watching this video, you've probably been frustrated with your progress so far. You feel like you haven't reached your potential. You feel stuck because you spent hours practicing with no results. You spent hours on YouTube tutorials, saving Instagram tips. But when it comes to practicing, you feel overwhelmed. You feel like you have no focus. What are you supposed to do with the little time that you have every day to practice? How do you know what's the right thing to do? How much time to spend? Is it even worth it? What exercises actually work? Why do I need scales if there isn't a single scale in the music that I'm playing? Why are my fingers so clumsy and slow? Want to know the worst part? Imagine you're playing in front of other people. You've practiced this piano cover at home so many times, but when you sit at that piano, you freeze. You start making mistakes that you've never made at home. You feel like you've been betrayed. Why do I suck in public? How do I get over this? Why is this so hard? Here's what you may have heard. Number 1, you need to spend several hours a day practicing to get real results. Number 2, you need to practice all kinds of scales, chords, and technical drills to get good. Number 3, you need a monthly subscription to all the latest piano apps, 5 online courses, and synesthesia tutorials on YouTube. How's that going for you? Probably sucks, right? Here's the truth. If you're like most people, number 1, you only have 30 to 60 minutes a day to practice. You don't have several hours. Number 2, drills are great, but you don't see the point if they don't help you learn the piece that you want to play. Number 3, at this point, you're probably disappointed with all these courses and apps over-promising and under-delivering on the results that they can get you. No matter how much time you spend on following all this free advice, your skill as a musician never really improves. You just sound average. These 3 things have the same core problem. You can practice as much as you want. You can spend 5 years doing this, but it's not going to get you anywhere. Because it's not how much you practice, it's how you practice. There's good practice and there's bad practice. If you shoot an arrow 100 times and 100 times it misses, how much improvement are you going to get? If you're putting in a ton of repetitions and you're not making progress, it's not how many times you're doing it, it's how you're doing it. Good practice is efficient. You get more results in the same amount of time than bad practice. Time is precious, and we can't make more of that, can we? So what would one need to do to get more results out of their practice time? You want the solution? You want proof too? You got it. Show me the solution, show me the proof. Learning the piano is 10 times easier when you know exactly where you're going. However, there's no magic pill. No one can just teleport you into the future where you are playing beautifully. Now you probably understand this. There's always a gap between where you are today and where you want to be. At the very beginning, you might be reading music slowly. You're following YouTube tutorials and it takes forever to learn a piece, right? And then here's where you want to be. Musical freedom. The ability to play any music on the piano. Being able to play faster without making mistakes. Knowing how to read any sheet music you want to play. Knowing how to improve on your own. How to fix your mistakes and get better at your skills. Maybe even play piano blindfold. And all the difficult pieces that you want to play. La Campanella, Fur Elise, Moonlight, the Third Movement, Pirates of the Caribbean, Avengers, whatever it is you want to play. How do you get from level 0 all the way to musical freedom? The big secret is this: classical training. Here's the method in 3 steps. Number 1, you're gonna learn to read music 2 to 8 times faster. Notes are not meant to be read 1 note at a time. They can be read in 3 notes at a time as chords, 8 notes at a time as scales. When you've realized the true power of this method, you'll be reading music faster than you can read English. 80% of online students are stuck right here. They slow down YouTube tutorials and try to piece together every single finger on every single key. Now, some of you are smart. You're starting to learn how to read music because you know that it'll take you minutes to learn instead of hours to learn that same piece. Look at Kavinvit. Kavinvit from Thailand is one of my students that learned to read faster and achieved his life dream of playing River Flows in You, and not just the easy version on some piano app. One of the hardest versions possible, the 10th anniversary edition, with 16th notes and 32nd notes all over the place. Has inspired even students that haven't been as active in the group. Step number 2 is the secret to playing 5 times faster without clumsy fingers. Finger speed can be developed, but dangerous habits that can injure your fingers can happen if you don't have the proper form. Metronomes are absolutely crucial here. If you want to sound better than the average piano player, if you actually want to sound good, the secret is the metronome. Now, I can't explain it all in detail here, but here's what this secret has done for Igli from Albania. Igli felt like his hands were clumsy. He was in so much pain. He wanted to play faster to achieve the dexterity and accuracy required for Pirates of the Caribbean, the maxim arrangement. We built Igli a custom practice plan. His fingers don't shake anymore. Who's been able to learn how to count, use the metronome, take hand exercises from 36 beats per minute to 200 beats per minute. That's more than a 5 times increase in speed. An increase in speed without making mistakes or clumsy fingers. And the first signs of progress happened only 4 days after he started using classical training. He is now way more confident and no longer depressed. Step number 3 is the secret to playing with 0 mistakes. Now, this sounds like complete bullshit, but I'll tell you why it's true. It requires hard work and focus. Practice won't use a lot of your time if you learn how to focus. It all comes down to how fast you can recover and make repetitions when you make a mistake. Most people practice by playing from the front to the back. This is a waste of time. No practice is really done when you do that. You want to know the secret? The secret is to fix each mistake as if it were a typo in an essay that you are writing. Once you fix every little typo, you'll have a complete piece of music that is free of mistakes. Now, this sounds super tedious, but the game of repetitions makes this super easy to achieve. This is Beth Joy using the game of repetitions. She masters fluency from bar to bar before jumping to the next section. We start with bar 1, then go to bar 2. Bars 1 to 2 must be played at least 3 times in a row correctly. Then once we've done that for the entire piece, we can do 3 bars at a time, then 4 bars at a time. And that's how you finish the piece. If Beth can do it, so can you. Once you learn these steps for one piece of piano music, you'll know exactly what to do in any piece of piano music that you want to learn. In 30 minutes of time, why do some people barely finish learning one line of music while classical performers, piano teachers, can learn the entire piece and perform it in less than 30 minutes, some less than 30 seconds? Not all practice is created equal. Now, people might have told you that this is only for those gifted prodigies, those 10-year-old, 5-year-old kids that playing the pants off of Chopin. It might seem that way, but that's not true. Perfect piano playing is a learnable skill. It's not reserved for prodigies. You don't have to be gifted. You just have to execute with the right practice plan. If you want to learn how to turn these 3 ideas into actual results for your own playing, listen up. In the next 48 hours, I've opened a few spots to talk to you live on a Zoom call. We'll talk about if and how we'll get your playing to where you want to be. I'll play the doctor for your piano problems on this free consultation call. And if we're a good fit, I'll make you a practice plan for the one piece that you want to learn right now. By the end of this practice plan, you will be able to play that one piece with 100% fluency, or I don't want your money. You'll be able to record and upload to YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, wherever the hell you want to upload it. Or you just want to play for fun. I don't care. You're going to be able to do it. If you're an intermediate or advanced piano player looking to learn any piece or go viral even better, I'll show you exactly how I did it. Now, I need to be honest with you. We can't exactly accept everybody that applies, okay? You must be willing to follow instructions and willing to try methods that may be unfamiliar to you. Like I said, I obviously can't do the practice for you. We can give you the mindset, but you got to put in the work. Otherwise, you're better off on your own. We have zero tolerance for people who make excuses and who don't execute. If you just want free information from the consultation call, we appreciate your interest, but will politely decline in seconds. If achieving your piano dream isn't that important to you, you're better off just following YouTube tutorials, because that'll get you where you need to be. We only work with people that want to achieve extraordinary results, like the students that you can see below, without paying a fortune for hourly piano lessons that don't promise a result. If you don't have a desire to be better, then this isn't the program for you. This is honestly a passion of mine, and I can only provide the service to people that really want it. I live for the moments, the chills I get when I see a piano student achieve their dream piece and realize that they did this. They achieved this, their dream piano piece, going far beyond what they ever thought was possible. At this point, you're probably like, okay, what do I book the call? What do I do? What do I do? What's the next steps? If you feel like you have a burning desire to unlock your full potential and we're a good fit, then click below to fill in the application to book a call. If not, it's totally fine. For those with that burning desire, you'll want to do this now, because I'm physically unable to work with more than just a few clients at the same time. These free consulting sessions will be booked out. So tap the link below, fill out the application form, and we'll map out exactly how to help you in the next 48 hours. Myself or a member of my team will reach out to you and we'll chat. The call is completely free, so fill out that application below and I'll talk to you soon.